I loved the bit where Paul McGuinness, your longtime manager, says to you, the music that you are making is just, it can't be contained by Europe.
Oh, the
European
Americans will figure you
sensibility.
out.
The Americans are going to get you. They're going to dig what you're doing.
A clever man, Paul McGuinness, our manager for 30 years. He thought that rock and roll as it came out of the UK was presently obsessed with being cool. And
that wasn't you guys?
well, not really. If I think about it, I mean, we went on Top of the Pops, which is the only, TV music show every weekly. And we went on Top of the Pops, and we're the only band whose song went down the charts afterwards. And we went on, got exposure. People saw what it was. Whoops, no. And it turns out we really large audience, in a huge audience actually in the UK and in Europe. But what Paul was discerning was that we'd make more sense in America, that my lyrics would make more sense, and that Americans would perhaps understand the duality of what we were doing, the blues and gospel, that tension, that sort of paradoxical essence of U2.
You did kind of resign yourself, though, to not being the esoteric band, that coolness wasn't necessarily what you were going to be known for, but you were still very sensitive. You didn't want to veer into the overly earnest saccharine.
No.
But you did, apparently, with or without you.
Oh, well.
This is a song you wrote for your wife.
Yeah, well, an early version of With or Without You sounded a little too much like a pop song. And so we put it aside and putting it off the album. And my mate, Gavin Friday, he pulled it out of the trash can and he helped reorganize it. And then Steve Lillywhite brought in this incredible mix of it. And it's become this, big song for us. But yeah, we're just always a little, I think, and we should be wary of the saccharine, don't you think?
Indeed.